Russian children blighted with the effects of the Chernobyl disaster enjoyed an emotional final day in Flintshire. 8 young children, 4 boys and 4 girls, flew from Belarus to Manchester Airport last month as part of a scheme supported by generous families. Volunteers from Chernobyl Children's Lifeline Chester, Deeside and Ellesmere Portlink have spent a year organising the 4-week stay, which is a once-in-a-lifetime for deprived Belarusian children. Sarah Romdhane, of Bagillt, said the UK isn't just a holiday, it's a chance for children who are still suffering the effects of the Chernobyl disaster in 1986 to have a health retreat and respite from living on the breadline. The project first came to North Wales through the work of Emrys and Jeanette Jones, Mrs. Romdhane's parents, of Connah's Quay, whose hearts went out to the children affected by the catastrophic nuclear disaster. After 30 years of organising for other host families and offering their own home, this year marks the first event Mr. Jones has taken part in without his wife. Shortly after the Chernobyl disaster's 31st anniversary last year, Mrs. Jones passed away, and Mr. Jones is determined to carry on the charity in a way which would make his wife proud. Although he could not host children this year, Mr. Jones ensured the children had a jam-packed month. Day trips ranged from Black and Adventure Playground, to a session with Flint RNLI, Chester Zoo, Radio City Tower, Town Hall Ice Cream Farm, and Gulliver's World. Marland Marine Services, a family-based organisation owned by the Marland family, of Cornus, have been amazing with the children and have helped bring them out of their shells, Mr. Jones said. The children were also greeted with goodie bags filled with clothes and essentials at the beginning of their trip, as well as free opticians and dental appointments during week 1. At the farewell party held at the Naval Club, Connah's Quay on Friday, Mr. Jones said, "It never gets easier saying goodbye. It's sad for us, but the children want to go home and tell Mama all about their trip and what they've been up to. They have had an amazing time. We have had 48 children over the years, just in mine and my wife's home alone." To give an indication of how poor the children's families are at home, one boy, we could not get him to eat. He wouldn't eat his packed lunch, or an ice cream, but sat and watched the others eat theirs. We don't understand the half of it about their lives. But we have coaxed him to eat, and we sent them all back with a supply of vitamins. Sue Banks, swimming coach at Cambrian Aquatics, said most of the children who are novice swimmers can now swim our doggy paddle a width of the pool. Rokas Bikudes, who also works at the swimming center, used his Lithuanian origins and grasp of Russian language to engage with the youngsters. He said, "It helps with getting them to understand directions. It's been nice for everyone and I hope to see them again next year." This year marks the 15th year Julianne McHugh, correct, has hosted Belarusian children. She said the difference between when they arrive and when they leave is amazing. She said, "They just blossom."